Team, happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend. Just a few things on this Monday morning. The first is I shared with y'all last week that I would be reading the book Brain Words. I actually read this over the weekend. Took me all of about an afternoon to scour through this. I think this is a fantastic book for us as a foundation to have as a resource. This is a book that is really on how the science of reading is informing teaching, and the author's premises really comes from sort of this idea of a child's need to really understand the alphabet and have a phonetic awareness in order to be able to adequately enter into the realm of learning to read. But they really begin to look at the two things that we've looked at as a foundation, particularly the issue of the balanced literacy approach as opposed to a sounds first phonetic based way of learning to read. And the author's premise is really there's a convergence and a need for both of those things to come together, but also kind of this third wheel around being able to spell, talking about invented spelling, how we can use different spelling resources to help children develop the skills that they need to be able to read proficiently. So I would encourage you to take a look at this book. I think this is a fantastic lean into where we might be able to further resource both students and families across the state. Take a look. The next book that I'm reading, it's a little bit politicized, but I think it's necessary sometimes to read things that either we don't agree with or aren't familiar with. This is an argument. It is a wolf at the schoolhouse doors, and it is the dismantling of public education in the future of school. This really begins to look at some of the different policies that have been cropping up over the last decade or so, but have become more prominent in the last several years around private schools, charter schools, and co-ops, and what is happening to the public school system. We've been asking questions as a foundation, what is school for? I think this is a profound ability to really think deeply about what is happening to the state of education and where it might be headed, what that means to us. So next thing I wanted to ask you all about is, last week I had asked you, what is one action that you are taking to manage your energy rather than your time? I really want to know what that is. So please either email me or respond down below in this text. So just let me know, what is one thing that you're doing that is helping you manage your energy rather than your time and giving you that space to really do the things that are important and urgent, but also learning what things can I delegate and what things need to be dumped off of my list. One thing that you may want to think about just in terms of thinking about this as a concept is, we all develop a to-do list, but how many of us develop a to-be list, right? We're human beings, not human doings, right? We've all heard that before. There's this idea that if we could create a to-do list, the tasks that we have to do, but also a to-be list, what are the things that really help you connect to yourself, really invigorate that creativity for you, and bring forth some of the gifts that you have as a human being in terms of offering to the world through your work. So I'd encourage you to give that a little bit of thought, but I really want to hear from you. What is one action that you're taking? Lastly, I told you I was going to be reading a new book. I picked this up this weekend, Be Water, My Friends. It was written by Bruce Lee's daughter, Shannon. This looks like it's going to be just a fun, easy read, but Bruce Lee's life had a profound impact on mine, so really looking forward to seeing what's in here. And then lastly, here's a big question for you. Why do we yawn? It may not be what you think it is. I am a fitness nut, and I was looking into sleep and started looking into some of the latest research around why we yawn. I'd love to know what you think it is. So let me know, and I'll share with you guys a team meeting on Thursday what this recent research shares with us around the reasons why we are yawning. So anyway, hope you all have a fabulous week. If you need anything from me, please reach out. Appreciate y'all. Look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.